everyone, welcome back to another studio vlog. I hope you're all staying safe and well. We're actually self-isolating or social distancing or whatever you want to call it. We've been doing that for a couple of weeks now, which I think is a little bit longer than most people in the UK. So what I'm going to do today is to tell you the things that I've been doing to get through this time with some of my sanity intact, and also to lower my anxiety levels, because unsurprisingly they've been really high, especially over the past week. So it was getting to the stage where it was really disrupting my daily life. So these are the things I've been doing. I hope that they'll help some of you, or at the very least you'll realise that you're not alone if you're feeling incredibly anxious at this time. But yeah, while I do that, you can watch a couple of pieces I've been working on recently, and I'll just chat away to you. So the first thing I've been trying to do, and probably one of the most important, is that I have been limiting reading the news headlines. I think a lot of the reporting on this is very sensationalist, and it seems designed to instill fear and panic, and none of that is really very helpful. All it does is create a lot of high anxiety, and I found on the days where I was reading more, I was just so incredibly anxious I could barely function. So I'm limiting what I look at. I'm limiting the amount of time I look at it. I think that we all need, obviously, to be informed. We need to know what's best for ourselves and our friends and family, and what measures to take to protect ourselves. But other than that, I don't think we need to see constant 24-hour news or the figures just getting higher and higher. I think if you can honestly limit what you're looking at and control it a little bit more, try and look at it less, give yourself maybe, I don't know, a few minutes each day to have a look at the latest headlines, you will find your anxiety lowers. This has been one of the major things I've been doing. The second thing I've been doing is making sure I get outside for walks regularly, and just to get outside in nature for, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. This was filmed the other day on one of my walks around the garden and driveway. The two dogs are Dominic's family dogs. They're Cadbury and Bertie. Bertie's the black and white one and Cadbury is the brown one. And they're just completely adorable, as you can see. But yeah, they joined me for part of my walk the other day, and if I can't get out for longer walks for whatever reason, we're lucky enough to live in the countryside, so we can go out without being in contact with too many people. But if I can't do that, I'm just getting out and into the garden for a while, and that's really helped physically as well as mentally, because when I'm anxious I get really tensed up and I find that all of my muscles hurt. So just the act of walking just loosens me up, and it's been really helpful. So the third thing I've been doing, and that I think a lot of us could probably do during this time of self-isolation, is to learn a new skill or craft. I've been learning needle felting. This is something I got into, I would say, probably about a month and a half ago now, something like that. But over the past few weeks, I've been trying to take the time, especially over the past couple of weeks while we've been self-isolating, to really learn this new skill and teach myself everything I need to know in order to create the needle felted birds I'm working on. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm going to be making some videos about this, and I'm finding it a really mindful way to concentrate on something else, so my mind is completely focused on needle felting and not thinking about anything else. I just pop something on, like YouTube, on in the background, and I sit there and I make these birds. And yeah, I'm going to be sharing all of that with you soon. So the fourth thing I've been doing, and this is particularly helpful when things feel really scary and it feels like everything is changing and nothing is the same, is to just take comfort in the smallest things and know that some things, even if they're small, are not changing. So for example, I just make myself a cup of tea in my favourite mug, and I'll take it to the window and I'll go and I'll just look outside for a few minutes and just watch what the wildlife are doing. We're lucky, we have lots of wildlife in the garden. We have deer, squirrels, rabbits, lots of birds, red kites and buzzards and really fat wood pigeons. I don't know why the wood pigeons are so well fed round here, but they are. Anyway, I basically just try to take a moment and really appreciate everything that's out there, and the fact that spring is coming despite all of this doom and gloom. If you look out there, you can see signs of spring, and very soon the days are getting longer and it will be getting warmer, and we will come out the other side of this. At the moment, while it's quieter as well, I'm going to try and concentrate on all of the projects I have wanted to develop but have never had the time to. We're finding at the moment that I noticed that a lot of creators have said that jobs either aren't coming in or they've been put on hold or cancelled, and sales are lower than they would normally be. So anything you can do to support the creators you love is brilliant. What I'm trying to do as an artist is just really focus on all the aspects of my art that bring me joy, and just be grateful for that. Be grateful that I'm doing something I love, and having the focus of new projects and exciting things for the future, things that you can just push forward with, is a great way of distracting yourself and getting your mind off the more anxiety-inducing thoughts that we're all having at the moment. The fifth and final thing I've been trying to do over the past couple of weeks is to be in touch more with family and friends, to try and keep in contact with them any way I can, whether that's messaging or FaceTime or phone. It doesn't matter which it is, as long as somebody knows you're there for them, that's all that really matters. And I found that people are reaching out more. I think there seems to be an awful lot of kindness around at the moment. It's been so valuable to me to be able to talk it through with someone when I've been feeling so anxious, and they've managed to bring me back up and out of that, and I've been able to do the same for them. So yeah, making a bit of time for family and friends, and even if you can't be with them physically, being able to be there as a supportive voice. They know you're there, and that just makes such a huge difference. Please stay safe and stay well, and thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be back soon with another one.